begin, as you often do, with just a few deep breaths. So with our yoga practice, the breath is the key. So just noticing your breathing and getting yourself in a comfortable position with a straight back. So this can be however you want to sit, as long as you're comfy. You have your legs extended if you want them there. That's better. And I'm going to invite you to breathe into a count of 4 and out to a count of 4. That's good. And this slow, controlled breathing can be very, very calming. Just see how it feels. Your own speed. Just counting in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3. Lovely. We'll place the hands together at the heart and rolling the shoulders down. Lift the heart to meet the hands. That's good. So in our practice, we're working with our emotional heart rather than our beating heart, which is a bit off to the left, isn't it? So see if you can just get the base of the thumbs on the breastbone, at the area. If somebody said something kind of nice to you, you go, oh, and melt a bit, all right? So that's what I mean by the emotional heart. So just pausing there and take a breath. Fantastic. Now we're going to come to hands and knees and just wake up the spine a little bit. So with the little fingers near the edge of the mat, fanning out the fingers, we're going to curl up on the in-breath. And on the exhale, bow the head and tuck the tail between the legs. That's lovely. So just taking your time, breathing in and out. Wonderful. If it helps you, you can keep that same long breath. You could even carry on with the counting if you like the counting, but if you're not Rain Man and it's annoying, don't do it. Just some people like it. That's good. So we're going to come to our first downward dog. So I think you're all familiar with this one. We're going to tuck the toes under, get the little fingers quite near the edge of your mat. That's it. And then lift the knees. We'll go up and back. Feet kind of hip distance apart. So 4 or 5 inches between the feet. That's good. Just stretching into the pose. So we're going to bend one knee, then the other. And of course, if this gets tiring or you just had enough, you can always just come down. Child's pose is always available. So nobody will ever judge you. We're just, if you're happy here, we'll hold it for a little while because there's all sorts of benefits from hanging your head upside down. So one of them is the inner ears. Get a nice clear out on your sinuses. Lots of benefits for the ENT department. So just allowing everything to drain and release, as long as it's really difficult, just don't have to hold it. But if you can, take another 2 or 3 breaths here. Just finding your way into an upside down position. Nose breathing. See if you can keep the in-breath and the out-breath a similar length. And then walk the feet to the hands, take a forward bend. Shrug the shoulders, bow the head. Relax the mouth. Very good. Just checking your knees are a little bit unlocked. I'm going to give the shoulders a shrug and maybe the head a shake. That's lovely. So we're going to come up halfway, all right? So you can have the hands on the legs or the floor, whatever you feel. Inhale, extend the spine. And exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, extending. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bow. Root the feet, bend the knees, sweep the arms overhead. And we'll bring it all home to the heart. Good. Take a deep breath. Mountain pose. Very nice. Just pause for a moment in our mountain pose. Good for you. On the inhale, sweep up the arms. On the exhale, we'll bow. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhaling, bow. Bring the right foot forward and the left leg back. So taking a nice high lunge here, please. Right knee over the heel, pushing back through the back heel. A bit of a stretch happening. Just waking up the legs. Good. And let's change legs. So back foot to the front. Take another lunge. It's very nice. And then we'll step back to a high plank. Zip up into plank. And then take the knees down, come all the way onto our tummies, point the toes, curl up for a little cobra. And flowing through all fours, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Good. Long, slow breaths. And feet, put about 4 inches between your feet. That's better. Good. Gently dropping the heels down. Can I invite you to broaden across the back in this position? So widen across the back, bend the elbows out to the side. Good. Lovely. And then take another breath and walk to the top. Super. On the in-breath, come up halfway. On the exhale, we'll bow. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Mountain pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend. And fold. Step the left leg back. Same again. Putting the knee over the heel. So we're going to bring the back heel very high. Maybe even bend the back knee a bit to make that happen. And then please come up to a balance. Good. And finding your balance. So a really good way to do this is to fix your gaze on a single point. And if it's going well, we'll sweep up the arms, roll the shoulders down, and let's go ahead and look up through the hands. That's nice. Take a breath, and on the exhale, hands either side of the front foot, and we'll step back to a high plank. Zip up into plank, and then lowering down, knees first, elbows close, all the way down, curl up for a back bend, and kind of flowing through back to down dog. Good. Feet are about 4 inches apart. That's lovely. Long, deep breaths. See if you can line up your feet so the heels disappear when you look back. If you can see your heels, your feet aren't very straight. It's lining them up there. We'll take another breath and then step, or you even might want to bunny hop to the top. Good stuff, Dave. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, bow. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale to the heart. Deep breath in. Mountain pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend. And fold, bringing the left foot forward, step the right leg back. Bringing that back heel nice and high. So heel off the ground. Good. Yeah, so you can get the back foot quite vertical. Front knee over the heel. And then we'll sweep up the arms, rolling the shoulders down. Looking up through the hands. That's great. Take a breath. And we'll step back to a high plank. Zipping up into plank and then elbows close as we come down. Curl up for your back bend and flow through downward facing dog. Long, slow breaths now. Find some space across your back. Great. See if you can just broaden the upper arms a little bit and soften the middle of your back towards the ground. That's nice. See if you can melt the middle of your back towards the ground. Lovely. Nose breathing or ujjayi breathing. And then we'll step or jump to the top. Extend the spine and fall. Inhale, rise, and bring it all home to the heart. Take a deep breath. Mountain pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend. And fold, bringing the right foot forward and the left foot back. Just bring the back knee to the ground. Taking the front knee a little deeper. Yeah, how's that feeling? Kind of opens up some thigh muscles now, doesn't it? Gets those hip flexors moving. And let's see if we can come up now. So if this isn't comfortable, maybe walk the knee back an inch. And if you look, your front knee just covers your toenails and will give the shoulders a bit of a shrug. Fantastic. Can I suggest you just cradle your head in your hands? Just hold the head in the hands and move the elbows a bit wider. And start to curl back. So start to get a bit of an arch happening. Curling back, tilting the chest towards the sky. Relaxing your toes at the front there. Take a breath. And place the hands either side of the front foot. Good. So we're going to change legs. So back foot to the front. Big lunge. Take the back knee down. Somewhere comfortable. So don't be uncomfortable. If you need to pleat your mat to make it better, go ahead. Or take that front knee a bit deeper. Good. Give your shoulders a bit of a shrug. And then holding the sort of fattest part of your skull at the back there. Bring the elbows a little wider. Turn your face towards the ceiling. That's it. So you can lean back into it like you're leaning back into a sun lounger or something. That's nice. Shifting the shoulder blades together. Arching the back. Beautiful. Take a breath. And then we'll meet on hands and knees. Lovely. On the inhale, curling up, looking up. On the exhale, we'll bow and tuck the tail between the legs. Good. Inhale, curling up, tailbone up, tuck the toes, and press back and up to your best downward dog. Relax your chest towards the ground. That's good. Softening down now. Move the inner thighs back and up, pushing the floor away. Good. And then walk the feet to the hands, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhaling, bow. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Take a breath. Mountain pose. We'll keep going. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. And bow. Bringing the right foot forward and the left foot back. This time, can I invite you to turn the toes of the left foot out to the side of your mat, so they're at a little bit of an angle, so the back foot, yeah? All right. Good. And have a look at the heels. If you've got stripes on your mat, it's kind of handy. Imagine a big stripe down the middle of your mat and the feet are either side of it. Well, Dave's actually got a stripe. Well done. Nice mat, Dave. Okay, so turn the back foot in just a little bit more there, Andy. That's it, dude. Kind of, if you step it in a bit, you'll be more comfortable. That's it. Get the heel down if you can. Wonderful. Then we're going to come up and rearrange it again. So we're going to ground down through the back heel. And we'll turn the back foot in to a nice angle. Good. And then arrange that front knee over the heel. And just, you should be getting a little bit of a stretch in those Achilles at the back there. If you're not feeling anything, step the foot back a little bit. Or if it's too much, step it in a bit so we can get the distance just right for you, where you're getting a stretch, but it's kind of feels juicy, like something's happening for you. Well done. So we'll sweep up the arms, roll the shoulders down and look up through the hands. That's lovely. Take a breath. Hands together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath, and I'm going to take a twist towards the bent leg side. So please bring your left elbow to your right knee. Maybe that way. Good. And then pressing down on the top hand, turn your body, turn your neck. See if you can get one shoulder more above the other shoulder. Oh yeah, looking good. Take a breath. And then inhale, straighten all the way to the top. And we're going to straighten the front leg and step into a warrior three. So extending forward now. Keeping your gaze on a single point. The floor's a good one. One of those squares on the floor. See if you can strengthen the standing leg without locking the knee, which I know is a contradiction. See how that feels. Palms facing each other. That's good. Shrug the shoulders onto the back. And then we'll come to standing. Roll the shoulders down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. And with the left foot forward, we're going to step the right foot back. And the back foot's about 45 degrees to the edge of the mat. Heels either side of the stripes on the mat. Bend that knee just over the heel. Good. And then just make any adjustments. If you bring your hands to the hips, you can sort of square the hips forward. Fantastic. We want to get the weight more back into the heels as we sweep up the arms, relax the toes, roll the shoulders down, looking up through the hands. Warrior one. Fingertips engaged. That's it. That's looking good. So we'll take a deep breath. Hands together and exhale, hands to the heart. Lovely. So we're going to take a twist to the bent leg side. All right, big breath. And turn. So bringing your elbow on the outside of the knee, pressing the hands together, moving your body. That's nice. Well done. And then inhale to come up. And we'll step the back foot to the front. Fantastic. So transitioning now to warrior three. So pouring the weight into the left leg. Let's take a balance. Got it. Arms facing each other. See if you can get your body more horizontal. Sometimes it's easier if you step off the mat because the hard floor makes it easier to balance. I don't know why, before you ask me, but it does. That's it. Good, thanks everyone. Let's come back to center, back to our mats. Feet are parallel, so just a few inches apart. Relax down into the soles of the feet and we'll sweep up the arms, roll the shoulders down. Just catching the right wrist, sway to the left. Inhale, center, and sway to the right. Inhale, center, and then soften the knees. We're going to take a standing back bend, so arching back. Roll the shoulders down your back. See if you can tilt your face towards the ceiling. Lovely. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bow. We'll step the right foot forward again, left foot back. This same thing with the feet. So the back foot's turned in slightly, but this time we're going to straighten both legs. All right, so you've got the heels either side of the stripe on your mat, bringing the hands to the hips, square the hips to the front, and keeping the toes nice and relaxed. Strengthen the legs, please. That's good. So I'm going to invite you to bring the hands together at your heart center. Good. So just bring the base of the thumbs somewhere on the line of your sternum that feels right for you. That's good. Shrug the shoulders, strengthen the legs. Well done. I'm going to suggest you bring the hands behind you, and can you bring the tips of your fingers onto your back, just in a corresponding area, the back of your heart chakra. That's good. And you might be fine just with the backs of the hands there, or if you're feeling especially bendy, squeeze the hands to prayer position behind your back, or anything like that. So wherever you're at, if it's not comfortable, you could just always hold your wrists, or just leave the hands flat on your back. And then we're going to move the inner thighs back a little bit. Keep the legs nice and strong, and just hinge forward until your body's in the horizontal, and drop your gaze to your big toe. So up a little bit with the head, please, Marianne. That's it, good. So keep the body in the horizontal. That's looking very nice there, nice long necks. Looking good. Great, and then rooting through the heels, inhale to rise, and we'll step the back foot to meet the front foot, give those wrists a bit of a twirl if they need to. Lovely. Inhale, sweep up the arm. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bow, bringing that left foot forward, the right foot back, turning the right toes out to the right. That's it, straight legs this time. So let's square the hips to the front. So straightening the front leg, strengthening the front leg, rooting down through the heels. That's lovely. Please bring the hands to prayer. Soften the shoulders onto your back and get a sense of this, the channel of your heart chakra between the middle of your breastbone. Imagine a sense of spaciousness moving through the body and also into the middle of your back. So soften your back into that sensation. Take a breath. And then bringing the hands, if you can just get a fingertip on that soft spot in the middle of your back. Very good. So you can just stay like this or squeeze the palms together, whatever you choose. Very nice. And then we'll take a breath. Move the inner thighs back as we hinge forward. Gently drop your gaze to your big toe. Marvelous. Get the weight back in the heels. The toes relaxed. Keeping the body and the neck all in a straight line. That's better. Fantastic. And inhale to rise. And we'll step the feet together. Give those wrists a bit of a twirl. Fantastic. So we're going to come to facing Dave's end. All right, so Dave and Chrissy will lead on this one. Get nice and wide. No pressure. All right. Squaring off the feet. Let's take the whole of the right foot out towards the front of the room. And we're going to come to triangle pose. Okay, so just move the left heel slightly towards the short edge of the mat. And then we'll float up the arms and just pause here. Strengthen the legs, strengthen the arms. Marvelous. We're going to extend towards the front of the room and descend towards the lower leg. Stacking the hands one above each other, stacking the shoulders one above the other. So you can get that top hip moving back. And I'm going to say, turn your palm the same direction as your face, and then look up towards the fingertips, if that suits your body type. If it's a bit tight, you don't have to, just in case it's possible. That's perfect. You've got it going on, triangle pose. Relax the toes. Feel the soles of the feet on the ground. And take another breath here. And then inhale, rise. Turn the right foot in and the left foot out. We're going to do the same on the second side. So moving the right heel slightly towards the short edge of the mat. Float up the arms. Strong legs, strong arms. Fantastic. Take a breath and extend with the left hand towards the back. And then when you've got that length, come on down. Very nice. Stacking the hands. Looking up towards the upper hand, if that's working for you. No pressure. You can always modify the poses. Find your version, your expression of each pose. I'm just giving you some tips here. One is relax the toes. I know it's a weird one. Get their weight more in the heels. That's nice. Smoothing out the breath. And we're going to root the feet, bend the knees to rise. Feet to parallel. Very good. So take the whole of the right foot out again. And bend that knee to a square. And maybe walk the left foot out or in, whatever's best for you, to get this position which we know and love for warrior two. Good. So you're bringing the head above the hips. You'll float up the arms, shrug the shoulders a little, lengthening your neck. Rest your gaze on the front fingertips. Resting your mind in the breath. And I'd like you to bring your awareness back to your heart center, the front and back of the upper body. And from that sense of spaciousness, imagine a kind of breeze blowing down your right arm and down your left arm. It's like a current of air flowing from fingertips to fingertips through that space in the middle of the chest. Good. And inhale, straighten, turn the toes in, and take the whole of the back foot out. So you're going to square off that right foot. Bend the left knee to a square over the heel. And then floating up the arms, have a bit of a shimmy to get into position. Fantastic. Resting the gaze on the fingertips, but keep an awareness in the back fingertips as well. That's nice. With your mind on your own heart center and your awareness in the breath. As you breathe, see if you can breathe out through both fingertips, both hands. Feel like the breath is moving through the body. You're right, Marianne. It's a bit tight. Just come out if it's feeling too much. Just do the legs. And then inhale, straighten, feet to parallel. And we're going to be facing their end and bring the hands wide, palms out to the side. And just shrug the shoulders in a bit. So I'd like you to imagine you're kind of plugging the arm bones back into their sockets. Moving the shoulder blades in, lift and brighten the chest. Fantastic. Just experience any sensations there. Fingertips are strong, toes and feet very relaxed. Lovely. Let's interlock the hands behind our back. Take a breath, brighten the chest. And on the out breath, please bow. Bringing those arms overhead. That's lovely. Very nice indeed. We're going to root the feet, bend the knees to rise. Step the feet together, come back to the top of your mat. Very nice. Place the hands at the heart and just pause for a moment. Feet are parallel, rooting down through the feet. Lift your heart to meet the hands. Relax the shoulder blades onto that soft spot in the middle of your back. Take a breath. Release the hands. Good. Inhale, rise. On the out breath, we bow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bow. Step back to a downward facing dog, please. So coming back to down dog. That's lovely. Having a lovely stretch here, broadening the upper back, widening the armpits. Please soften your chest towards the ground. Melt the heart so the upper back softens towards the ground. Very nice indeed. Take a breath. And then let's bring the knees down as wide as the mat. Allow the big toes to join together. Come to your version of child's pose with the head on the ground, extending the arms away. And then we'll come up to seated. And if you're happy to kneel, great. If not, don't worry about it. I'm just going to relax the backs of the hands here. We'll shrug the shoulders down, elbows down. Good. Lift to your chest. Bring the shoulder blades onto your back. Just take a few breaths. Breathe into your upper ribs. Very nice. So I'm going to change this if you haven't already, and I know some of you have, and that's always fine. Come onto your bottom. Good stuff. And walking your bum back a bit. Come up onto fingertips. Roll the shoulders down. Lift and brighten in the chest. Extend up through the top of the head. Flex the feet. Lovely. I'm going to keep lifting and brightening in the chest as we rotate to the left. So right hand to the left leg, left hand behind you. Let's roll the shoulders down and start to lead with the rib cage. Move your breastbone around and up, feeling those hip bones secure on the ground. Spiral round to look over your shoulder. That's lovely. Take a breath and then inhale, center. Relax the shoulders down. Good. Second side, so lifting and turning. Round we go. Spiraling round, lift the chest around and up. Flexing the feet. That's better. See if we can turn that breastbone a little further round, keeping the hip bones firmly anchored. Great, and inhale, center. Good, keeping with that nose breathing, let's draw up the sole of the left foot. Excellent. So I'm going to suggest you bring your arm on the inside of the knee. That's it. And hold the little toe side of your foot. Very good. So it's sometimes called the archer or the bow. All right. So bring the sole of the foot up there. I'm just going to hold the little toe side. So go around that way. That's it. Good. And the arms on the inside of the knee. So this arm is on the inside of the knee. That's good. Excellent. Let's bring the other foot, the other hand to the big toe side. So the arms on the inside of the knee. Rubbish combination. It's all right. Good. So push the foot into the hands. Ooh, so you're tensioning your bow. Can you feel that going on? All right. So what we do is push the foot into the hand and sit up a bit taller. And kind of resist with the hands. That's it. Yeah. Sitting up nice and tall, pushing the foot into the hands. It's a really good release for the hips, actually. See what's going on for you. Taking a breath here. And relax. And just you give your feet a bit of a flop. I can feel my one side's loosened off, so hopefully you do too. Let's bring the sole of the right foot in, arm on the inside of the knee, and just catch hold of the little toe side. That's it, and it'll turn the sole of the foot to face forward. That's it. Whichever side, have you done that side? You did the other side, yeah. Whichever side you didn't do. So both hands on the foot, if that's possible. If it's not, you can always hold the ankle, it's fine. And then push the foot into the hands, pull the hands into the foot, sit up tall. Sit flexing that straight leg. Ooh, point the big toe of the other leg straight up. And we're going to push foot into the hands. Pull with the hands. Lovely. Keep breathing. Now we'll take a big breath. And relax. Good. Just get those feet a bit of a squat 12. Very nice. Let's bring the sole of the left foot in. And just arrange things so that left knee comes out to the side. Flex the right foot. And then hands either side of the leg. Good. Take a breath. And hinging forward, bow. Breathe your way down. Relax your upper back down towards your leg. Pushing the heel away. Then inhale to emerge. on the straight of that left leg. Draw the sole of the other foot in. Get comfortable. Flexing the right leg. That's nice. Just take a deep breath. Exhale, bow. So this is a very grounding pose. It's a good one to do if you've had a frazzled day or just need to chill out. It's actually got some really good effects. It's one that's very handy to use of an evening if you need to wind down. That's lovely. Take a couple more breaths here. And inhale to your mouth, extending both legs, and just relax the feet out. Lovely. So we're going to come to lying down with the knees up. So I'll just take the lights down a little bit so we can relax, get comfortable on your back. Fantastic. So we're going to cuddle the knees into our tummies and just have a little bit of a rock from side to side as we move towards the final stages of our practice. So go ahead and drop the knees over to the ground on the right. And spreading out the arms into a little bit of a lying down twist. Coming onto the back of your head. Finding a good place to be that works for you. Great stuff. And we'll swing the knees to the second side when you're ready. And just relax into a lying down twist on the other side. Great. We'll come back to center, feet to the ground, and bring the hands to the ground beside you. Just get yourself comfortable here with the knees up, feet on the ground. We're coming to our bridge pose, all right? So shrug one shoulder and the other shoulder underneath you. Arrange the feet about 4 or 5 inches apart, and then when you're ready, lift up your bottom and we'll move the knees away. Keeping the heels really grounded. Go ahead and relax the toes onto the ground. Fantastic. If it works for you, interlock the hands. Maybe squeeze the shoulders in a little bit more. Moving the knees away. That's nice. If you can lift the heart a little more, so shoulders in, arching up. Move the knees away from you. And take a deep breath. And float your way down. Walk the feet a bit wider. Just let the knees fall together. Good. Turn the palms to face up. Make any adjustments to be really comfortable here with the knees together. That's lovely. Fantastic. So we've only got a couple more poses before the relaxation, and I have a really nice chakra meditation for you this evening, which you can receive lying down. So before we move into shavasana, can I suggest the happy baby? So if you know that one, go ahead. If it's new to you, follow me. We're going to bring the arms on the inside of the knees and hold the ankles. Turn the soles of the feet towards the ceiling and draw the knees down as much as you can towards the space beside you on each side. So the arms on the inside of the knee, hold the little toe side of your feet, if that's possible. Good. And draw the knees towards the ground. So relax your head back. That's good. Fantastic. Getting a bit of a nice stretch happening in the hips. Well done, well done. Take a breath. And then we'll bring the feet to the ground and pause. Well done. Let's get comfortable. And check in with yourself. How are you doing? Do you need a layer or some socks? Have you got your blanket or eye pillow with you? So gathering all that around you. Just going to bring the soles of the feet together for a moment. Making sure you're warm enough. Making sure you're comfortable enough. Just make any adjustments here. Getting ready to go deeper down. Please straighten the legs then. Extending those legs away from you. Flopping the feet out to the side. Give the shoulders a little bit of a shrug. Turning the palms to face up. That's nice. So make yourself a little bit more comfortable because we're going to be here just a little bit longer than we often are. Finding yourself in a comfortable place. Hands relax completely. Base of the thumbs relaxes completely. And relaxing your mouth, the teeth and the tongue. Relax the back of your throat and all inside the mouth. That's good. Relax up into the inner ears. Relaxing the outer ear. Smoothing the brow. Soften your face. All the muscles of the face relax. And let your eyes relax now. Allow the eyes to simply sink back into the head. Feeling your head resting on the ground. Feel your body resting on the ground. Just allow your weight to sink down into the earth now. Getting heavier. Relax your weight into the ground. That's fantastic. So I'd like to take you on a journey through the chakras of the body, the energy system of the body, beginning with the soles of the feet, our connection to the earth and the ground. This root chakra is a colour, a dark red, like an earthy colour. And it governs the feet, the legs, the tailbone. And the message of this chakra is, I am safe. I am safe. I'm going to move to the area below the navel. And the colour here is bright orange. The element water. Our message here is, I am creative and my creations are worthwhile. I am creative and my creations are worthwhile. So we move now your attention to the solar plexus, the area just above the navel. And the colour here is a bright fiery yellow. The fire element. And the message here is, I am powerful and I use my power wisely. I am powerful and I use my power wisely. Move up to the heart center. We've been working with this chakra quite a bit today. So it might be easy for you to find that feeling in your upper chest. The element is air, a sense of spaciousness, the color a bright grassy green. And this chakra says, I am loved and I give my love freely. I am loved and I give my love freely. We'll move up to the throat chakra. Imagine your neck bathed in turquoise blue light. The front, back and sides of the neck are bright blue. The message here is, I communicate and I am heard. I communicate and I am heard. We'll move up to our forehead, the third eye, Ajna chakra, and the corresponding spot right in the middle of your head. The color is a glowing indigo. And this indigo blue pearl in the middle of your head, in between the two hemispheres of the brain, the pineal gland. Just being aware of this area. Now, I am intuitive and I know. I am intuitive and I know. So we're going to move up to the crown of your head. The crown chakra. You might like to imagine a sparkling purple, the 1,000-petal lotus above your head. Our connection with the divine. And it says, I am divine. I am part of spirit. I am divine. I am part of spirit. And returning to the awareness of your breathing. Can we breathe in from the feet to the top of the head now? And exhale down your body once more. Inhale from the soles of the feet to the top of the head. Exhale from the top of the head down to the feet. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Slow, controlled breathing through the nose. And if you can now, we're just going to move our fingers a little bit and wiggle your fingers. That's good. And we're going to roll onto our right side and rest on your right side. So get comfortable on your right side. Fantastic. Pressing ourselves up to seated in your own way. We'll meet in the vertical in a comfortable place. So have the legs however suits you. With the back straight. We'll bring the hands together at the heart. Lift the heart to meet the hand. And just take 3 mindful breaths to close the practice. Making the in-breath and the out-breath the same length. And relax.